Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your ancestors' messages. So this is going to be a tarot reading for people born under the Lover's card or the Devil card. If you do not know what your tarot birth card is, or if you're interested in the decks I'm using, there will be links for all of this in the description box below. Now, as always, I remind you that this is a general reading. I'm channeling ancestor messages, and if the message doesn't resonate, it's just not your message for you today. Now, with all of that being said, I hope that you are all doing well and that you've had a good month so far, and without further ado, let's begin. So if you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now's the time to take a couple of deep breaths whilst I shuffle it. So what do my Aquarians born under the Lover's card and the Devil card need to hear for their highest good, please, from their ancestors? So the first energy we have is Amethyst, which is wisdom. Let me put it here. And the second one is Almandine Garnet, commitment. So obviously I'm going to clarify all of this with the tarot, but I'm getting already the messages that there's some kind of leveling up is what I'm getting. Whether this is you on a spiritual level, whether this is within a relationship, so this could be a romantic relationship that's deepening, or it could be a deeper friendship, or it could be something to do with feeling more committed towards your path. That could be business, career, obviously take what resonates. We'll see with the tarot. And I'm going to grab a couple of messages from this deck too. Now it's time to commit as well, it's something I'm hearing, so that may speak to somebody. And with this deck we have card 16, the Divine Being, and card 8, the Inner Child. I hope you can see right there. Okay, so 16 diminishes to number 7, and you've got 7 and 8, so you have progression here. So there is a growth occurring, which is a message I was getting loud and clear right at the beginning with wisdom and commitment. The card of Divine Being really talks about how we are all just energy. We are connected to source and to each and every one of us. Everything is energy around us, and this is a call to remember that you are a divine being. You are more than your conscious self, more than your ego, and your ancestors are putting the spotlight on this. Now, because we've got the inner child next to it, this is leading me into the direction that there needs to be some work done. Okay, there is some attention that needs to be brought on to your inner child. Something that may have been blocked or maybe put aside, maybe a call to be more light-hearted or to look at it. There may also be a lesson that can be learned from your inner child. Instead of trying to shush them, sometimes listening to what the inner child is saying within ourselves can really give us some big pearls of wisdom. But remembering that ultimately you are energy, you are so much more than your conscious self, and this is a very big message here. So let's clarify with the tarot. So can you clarify those energies, please, for us? Maybe for some of you, you need to allow your inner child to guide you, is what I'm seeing. Right, let's see what we have. So the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card, Major Arcana, the Seven of Wands, and the Death card, another Major Arcana, Deep Transformation. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work that you may not be aware of, we have the Hangman. Okay, so we have 3 Major Arcana out of 5. So it means to me that you are dealing with big energies on your life path, things that are significant and that are going to have a longer term effect, because the minor arcana deal with pretty much the day-to-day events, people and situation. The Hangman is an energy of being stuck in limbo, of stagnation. And the key to being released from this is to let go of something, maybe to have sorry, I'm having lots of words coming into my head. Have some kind of self-sacrifice. Because otherwise we can't move forward. And as you can see with this Hangman, there's a lot of chains going on here. And it may well be that you're feeling at the moment that things are not happening, and it's not happening because you need to release something. It's like you're being put into this stagnation period by your ancestors so you can deal with what needs to be dealt with, so then you can be released. And this has something to do with your inner child. Definitely to do with your inner child. I can see that. So under wisdom we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now the 10 represents the end of a cycle and the completion. The coins, they have to do with your everyday life, whether it's your home, whether it's your career, your financial assets, job, business. The Ten of Pentacles is the culmination of the suit, which means that this is a card of legacy. Sometimes it represents inheritance. Doesn't have to be financial inheritance. You can have experience as inheritance. And in that case, this is what I'm very much getting. This is a card that acknowledges the life experience of people, how hard they worked, how much they applied themselves to get to that point of stability in their lives, you know, prosperity, abundance, and the wisdom that they acquired through the process. So it is a beautiful card, and I'm not surprised to see it just under the wisdom card, because this may well be talking about your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, what they did in order to gain that wisdom. This may be a call for you, there's a special message here, to talk to your elders, if they're still alive, to gain wisdom from them. That's for someone out there, I had to say it. I don't normally get that message with the Ten of Pentacles, but I did very strongly here. The word generations is keeps on ringing in my head as well. Yeah. And under commitment we have justice. Now this is a karma card. It's a big energy of cause and consequences. And when justice appears in reading, this is saying that harmony is going to come back into your life. If you are if you're involved in some kind of legal procedures, things are gonna clear up. I'm telling you now, because you've got the Seven of Wands here, which is saying that you've got the higher ground, and the Death card is the end of something, so something better can be manifested in your life. So if you something to do with a legal process, that's a message for someone out there. For other people, you know, justice is a card of balance, of looking at the cause and the consequence, and really understanding why this is happening. It's a very mature energy that I'm getting with this card today, and this is also representing someone finally committing to you. I don't know why I'm getting this message. I'm not going to fight it. This is what I'm getting. But you know, it's like this is what you deserve. It's like they see you and suddenly realize that it's important that they commit to you. They don't understand why they didn't see it before, but it's there. So, you know, if that's a message for someone out there, it's not for everybody, but it's there. For some of you, that's another specific message. This is, the commitment is coming from you, and you're committing to taking on the family business. Again, very specific, but I have to get those messages out, otherwise I can't move forward. So yeah, this is you, because Justice is looking at the Ten of Pentacles. This is you deciding to take on, you know, to commit, to take on the family business, something that's been in your family for a long time, and you may have resisted it, and this is a turnaround, basically. That's what I'm hearing. With the Seven of Wands, this is the card of persistence. Seven talks about analysis, evaluation, and when we do that, we gain knowledge, which gives us the confidence to then move forward and you know, take action. It gives us the impetus, the push that we need. And Wands is fire energy, so it represents your passion, your desire, but also your drive and your spirit. And the Seven of Wands is having the higher ground. It's defending a relationship, a decision that you have made or are making, with a lot of ardor, you know, like really passionately defending whatever it is you need to defend, defending the decision, not giving up, standing your ground. It's a very powerful energy. And if you do not feel this energy within you right now, your ancestors are telling you to remember that you are connected, okay? You are energy, everyone and everything is connected. You are more than just your ego. And if you are under the fire of other people because you are defending something, again, this is a message to remember that they can say what they want, they can think what they want. You are so much more than just the body and the ego that, you know, we present every day. You know, you have your soul, your higher self is above that. This is also a card that says you're going to have to push to make something happen. And then we move on to the Death card, which is right next to the Hangman, and obviously numerologically speaking they follow each other. The way you release yourself, the way you get out of this stagnation period is by releasing something, by allowing something to expire, to go, because now is the time. And this is something that may well be very precious to you because it has memories from when you were a child. Again, if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you, but I have to get it out. The Death card is cleansing, purification. It's something had to end, a chapter had to be closed because it was no longer serving you or because it was not good for you. But so that something better can be born out of its ashes. It's the promise of something better coming. And there is no coming back. Once death has occurred, this is the end, okay? This is not something we're going to revisit, and it happens for a reason. And it is a freeing energy. It will free you from this period of stagnation or not much movement, not much progress. And when we look back after death has occurred, you know, in our life, and I mean figuratively, obviously, not real death, we understand why it had to happen. But it is a very cleansing energy. It's often referred to as the Phoenix Rising card for a reason. You know, the Phoenix is reborn from their ashes. So I'm seeing that there may be something from your inner child that you have to release in order to embrace this commitment that's there, whether it's someone committing to you or you committing to someone, or committing to a project, committing to, as I said, a family business for some of you. This is what this is. So let me grab a couple of final messages to close out your reading. I'm sorry if I've been struggling finding my words for your reading, because I'm getting so many messages at the same time, and it's very difficult to untangle them and you know, tell them to you exactly as I hear them. So can you give us final messages, please? So we have the last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. I will talk to you about that in a minute. And we also have the last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. So you've got 2 last quarter moon. So if you do rituals or maybe, you know, meditate during the last quarter moon, you are more likely to get messages from your ancestors. This is going to be, this shows you a time frame, you know, when is the best time for that. So Scorpio, obviously water sign, to do with feelings and emotions, reveal what needs to be seen. It's also to do with intuition. As I said to you right from the beginning, there's something to do with your inner child, something that needs to be addressed, and this is just a confirmation of this message that you need to release something or address something in order to get out of the hangman energy. So that's a confirmation of that. We also have attend to the details. Now this is Virgo energy, so very grounded energy, earth energy, practical energy, and this is a call to focus, to ground yourself and focus in order to be able to move forward, not to just get overwhelmed and look just at the bigger picture. They're saying look at everything. If you are with justice entangled in some kind of legal procedures, this is saying be careful what you sign, look at the contracts, look at all the documents, attend to the details. There may be something that you have not noticed that's waiting to be seen, but you've not paid attention. So they're really saying, you know, eagle eye, really look at every single detail, because it's also with reveal what needs to be seen. So there may be a need for you to really look at papers or a situation, and by looking at the details you will see what needs to be seen. So I hope you enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm truly humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.